you do?
My name's Rafiq Kushi. I'm the course leader for National Diploma Graphic Design.
And have you got any tips for students coming on to placement?
Yeah, you should be very well prepared.
Any more tips? No? Who's the most important person you would say in the classroom, Raf?
The only people that are important are the students that you've got.
Thank you very much.
My name is Sheila Greenwood. I'm course coordinator for 3D design at Halifax College. Tips for students coming on placement. Well, be on time, be patient, be understanding with the students and try to get to their level. I think so.
Okay, cool.
What makes a good tutor? Same things really, lots of patience. Trying to understand where your students are coming from and where they want to be in a year, 3 years, 5 years. Try to get out of them what they want, because they don't always know what they want. It's your job really to find out and facilitate their needs. And who the most important person in the classroom is, the students. We wouldn't be here without them. They need us, but we need them too. And they're by far the most important person in the room.
Thank you.
My name's Adam Smith. My occupation is Performing Arts H&D course leader at Calderdale College. If I were to give a tip about a student coming onto a placement, it would be to be open-minded about student behaviour, about student life. Every student's different, and really mix with the team that you're working for and with. I think what makes a good teacher is someone who's flexible, someone who can really come down to a student's level, customise yourself to approach students in the appropriate manner. Customise is a good word. Customise their learning, obviously. Customise what you do and be able to adapt yourself into any situation. Who is the most important person in the classroom? Well, that would be the learner. I think more than definitely. Although some teachers probably argue that. A learner has to be the most important, and if you never ever forget that as a teacher, as long as you know and you don't hold any grudges and you know that you're here for them, you'll be able to teach for the rest of your life.
Hi, I'm Andrea Quantrill, and I'm course leader for the National Diploma and First Diploma in Performing Arts at Calderdale College. Tips for students coming on placement. The thing that I would say is trust in your knowledge, because often students come and they think, what if the students ask me something I can't answer? What happens if my knowledge goes out the window and I can't do anything? When in actual fact, when you get in the classroom, it all comes back to you and you will always know more than the students. But at the same time, be honest. If you don't know the answer, students appreciate honesty and say, I don't know, but I will find out. And that's your role, to facilitate the learning using your knowledge, but also feed off them as well and make it kind of a collaborative experience. What makes a good tutor? I'd say the same again. Somebody who is willing to say, I don't know that, I don't know the answer, what do you think? And together you kind of make the learning process, and you find things out together and you learn from each other. Specifically in performing arts, often when we're directing a production, the students will come up with some really good ideas which the tutor might not have thought of, and you've got to sort of swallow your pride slightly and say, well, yeah, that's brilliant, we'll use that. Just because you're the teacher, you don't necessarily know the best. Who is the most important person in the classroom? It has to be everybody, because it can't be the tutor, although you need to be there to facilitate and lead the learning on, and it can't be the learners, because without you, they're going to have no sense of direction. So in that sense, it has to be a collaborative effort.
Right now.
Hi there, my name is Rick Millington. I'm the Level 2 course leader for Music and Music Technology. If I was to give one tip for any potential placement students, would be to get to know your personnel and your admin staff from day one. There's nothing worse running around trying to get pieces of paper signed when you don't know exactly where it is you're going. It's my belief what makes a good tutor is someone who is able to think on the feet and always taking the learner's best interests at heart. There is often situations where you don't have the correct facilities or computers die on you, and it's important to still be able to make an effective learning environment out of that situation, either through group work or peer-to-peer assessments. When looking at who I think the most important person in the classroom is, I would have to say the student, naturally. Every student's different, everybody's got individual needs, and I think for any tutor it's important to hold those needs central to everything that we do, making sure that each student has an equal chance of achieving, regardless of what their abilities or their learning difficulties may be.
Robin Smith, course leader, first diploma art and design. Tips for students coming on a placement: don't have any preconceptions. What makes a good tutor? Being able to think on your feet. Who's the most important person in the classroom? Everyone.
My name is Simon Dunn. My occupation is I'm the course leader on the National Diploma Art Design. My tips for start again.
Have you not got sound editing?
Okay.
Hi, my name is Simon Dunn. My occupation is the course leader, National Diploma in Art and Design. My tips for students coming onto placements are: don't worry, make sure you have a good time and be willing to teach outside your specialist area. What makes a good tutor? I would say being friendly, always being approachable, going the extra mile, enjoying the subject and celebrating others' success. And who is the most important person in the classroom? I would say everyone.
My name is Patrick, and I am a lecturer at Calderdale College. I am a ward leader for the BA in graphic design and teach other things as well. Right, tips for students coming on placement. Obviously turn up on time. Don't get in the way. Make your mentor tea when it's requested. Don't upset the students. Don't contradict the lecturer, whatever you do. Don't say something different to what the lecturer says. Think of your parents, or if you are a parent, you don't want mommy having different rules from daddy. It's not a good idea. Keeps it nice and simple. Okay. What makes a good tutor? What makes a good tutor? Listen to the students. Listen to your learners. Try and find out about them, what they like, what they respond to, what they understand if they actually understand what you're telling them. Remember that it's not about you teaching, it's about them learning. So you can be waving your arms about and jumping up and down, but if nothing's actually going in, then it's all rather pointless, really. So it's not about you, it's about them. And it's about their understanding and their enjoyment and their fulfilment. And I think I've answered the last question. Yes, the most important person in the classroom is the learner.